Hey guys, this is Callum from EnglishShooting, and I thought enough of the talking videos, it was time to get up close and personal with some guns. We've come out onto the range here. This is the Bluefield Sports / GTV range, as I explained. They're based at the same location, and we've got a whole table full of fairly interesting guns, each in their own right. I'm also down here with CJ, who's one of the GTV team members. He helps manage all the social media for us, as well as filming and editing and even presenting videos as well, if you've seen the back catalogue of GTV stuff. CJ also owns and runs the 617 blogging site, so if you're interested in written reviews and stunning pictures of guns, go and check out 617. We've also got Arian down there as well, who is the owner of Outdoor Technica, which is again it's a blogging site and specialises in everything outdoors, really, from some camping, hunting to firearms, and he's down here working with us today. So today is really just getting a hands-on with the guns and basically getting the social media content for them, as well as having a feel for them and starting to learn what their flaws are so that we can review on GTV as well. So we try to do as much shooting with the guns as possible so we can learn as much about them as possible, and that's what today is. So we're not filming for GTV, but I'm filming for you guys, and I think that's enough of me talking and time to actually see some of the guns. So here is our table of goodness. And just to clarify, as I did in the last video, I can legally hold all of these and handle them and be in possession of them because I'm here with CJ over there, who's the armourer for Bluefield Sports. It's the same role that Connors is doing, being my adult supervision. So let's have a closer look, start from this end. So we've got a fairly familiar gun. It's the long-barreled revolver Taurus in 357. We've got the brand new Rossi 45 long Colt revolving rifle. Very, very interesting gun. First time that this has been out on the range, and we're just interested to see how it runs and how it shoots, and we're going to do a video on that very, very shortly. We've also got the Chiappa Badger. This thing's just, I mean, it's cute. I don't know if a gun can be cute, but it's just, it's diddy, and it's also incredibly, with a mod, incredibly quiet. So we're shooting the CCI Quiet 2.2 LR out of it, and seriously, you don't need hearing protection, and we're going to show you that in a bit. We've got a Winchester SXP 12 gauge pump action, and then we've got this absolutely beautiful, it's a Marlin 4570, absolutely incredible underlever there. Of course, made very famous by Jurassic World. It was the gun used by Chris, I can't remember his last name, but the main actor in the film had his had the exact gun, not this exact one, but the same model and make, and it's known really as the Dino gun, and CJ and Arian are shooting that as well to be able to review. And then a gun that you've actually seen many times before. This is, well, used to be in my safe when I had my FAC. It's now in the possession and safekeeping of Bluefield Sports, who's storing it, so that when I get my FAC I can have it back again on that license. And something else that we have on the table that we're going to talk a bit about today is the Wildcat Moderators. So I've already got this one on there, and that is the 2.2 Whisper. And we've also got two other Wildcats, so we've got Panthers, and they're both 2.2, and they've got different threads. So I think one's a UNF and one's a UNEF. We didn't know which was which, so we put them both down so that they can be tested out on the Smith. So that's just really a quick preview of what is about on the table. I think it's time to get some shooting in, and I think we should start with the Badger because it's like unbelievably quiet. Right, so while we always recommend you wear hearing protection, for demonstration of this video, we know it's safe on our ears. Neither of us are wearing hearing protection. The mic is on a plus 20 dB setting, so it's amplified, and really this is how quiet it is.
You ready?
Yep. Absolutely insane. So we are helping this out to be as quiet as possible. We have an SAK moderator on it, and as I said, we are using the 2.2 quiet CCI ammo, but it is just unbelievably quiet. I'm going to go for one more for you, right on the muzzle. So you can probably hear a splat. That is the target over there. They're the new bolt targets that we're using and testing out. It's insane. Like, seriously, don't need hearing protection, completely safe. You could shoot that all day long. And I think
go for the steel?
Yeah, we'll go for the steel as well. The hammer is the loudest thing about that gun. It's just incredible. Again, the loudest thing about that shot is hitting the steel. So you can see it is a survival style rifle, folds right down, compact. I believe I've heard that this is what they give to some pilots in various air forces as sort of their survival pack, and as a bunny basher, getting squirrels if you were out having to forage for food, this is the perfect little gun. And actually CJ is going to get one in 17 HMR as a bunny basher as well. Wicked little thing, and I think the price on them is something like the RRP is like 150,
yeah,
around that. Unfortunately, Connors has actually disappeared onto a training course for this weekend and has taken the Rhino with him, and I was really looking forward to showing you guys that, but I don't think I've ever had a Taurus on the channel, so let's have a quick look at that now. Obviously, ears are going back on for this, because this is no way near as quiet as the Badger. And CJ's going for the 357, good man. So unfortunately that gun actually isn't made anymore, which is a real shame. Really popular here in the UK, as obviously we have, we don't have a huge selection of revolvers here, but yeah, very hard to get hold of now, but really reliable, and there's loads of people that rate them. Brilliant gallery gun as well. Let's go on to the Marlin 4570 government. Let's go for that one.
Okay.
Again, we are definitely using hearing protection for this. Just look at that. That is a round and a half. As big as CJ's fingers. That is insane. But the really surprising thing about this, everyone that shot it has remarked how comfortable, how easy, and sort of just unaggressive the gun is to shoot. Just completely not intimidating at all. We're not going to have too many shots of that, mainly because the rounds are pretty pricey, and we do have to do a full review of it on it at some point. That will be going out on GTV, and I'm going to be recording that on English Shooting as well, so you'll get to see a lot more of that. It's just so cool. We all love movie guns, and yeah, it's the Dino gun. Like, how cool is that? I have reviewed one of these on English Shooting before. I think the video is still about, if you're interested in knowing a little bit more. A great solid pump action for the money. So this gun actually has a forward assist on the forend, which makes it very slick to shoot, as I'm sure CJ is just about to demonstrate for us. You liking that?
Very much so. I love it.
So we're probably going to see a lot more of CJ with an SXP by the sounds of it. Just a great solid pump action for the money. Really can't go wrong with it. So as I said, I'm not going to get too much into the Smith. I'm looking forward to doing a video specifically on that. As I said, we've got the Whisper at the moment on there. Obviously, again, we always advise you wear hearing protection. I'm going to take mine slightly off for this just to see how it fares. Go for it, mate. I'm going to keep the mic on the same level and just see how quiet that Whisper is. The Remington Golden Bullets in there, so they're not subsonic, they're just standard rounds. Let's have a listen. So shoot some into the bank, CJ. So yeah, you are getting that supersonic crack. Yeah, so I had one of the ear defenders off there to test. So the stills were very loud, but it was the stills, not the gun, and also you were getting the crack. Do you want to put a couple of the quiets in there, see how they fare? So we're just going to put some quiets in there, but first impressions, that mod is running really well. Oh, that's ridiculous. It's not a Smith malfunctioning, is it?
I think it's too...
It's very dirty.
It's not enough to bring it back.
Oh yeah, it's subs, isn't it? Yeah, of course. That is ridiculously quiet though. I'd still say that the Badger is quieter, but obviously this is a semi-auto, so you've got the action moving in there. Again, all you can hear there is the steel. Right, so a massive thumbs up for the Whisper there. We're going to try a Panther. We need to work out actually which one has the right thread. So we're just going to do that and we're going to check the Panther. Oh wow. Obviously it's not, the Smith is really not liking those subs, but that's not really a surprise. Again, the loudest thing about that is the steel. Last one there. So CJ's actually got the Whisper apart there, and you can see how modular it is. All the different components of it. So easy, it makes it so much easier to clean as well. Do you mind just pulling that one apart as well? So that's the 22 Panther. Just comes apart so easily. That just pulls out. There we go. So again, you got these internals here, just so well made. And as you've just heard, they work really well. So yeah, big thumbs up and high recommendation for Wildcat. We're going to do some in-depth reviews on them shortly on GTV, and you know, every time we're shooting a gun, I'm really looking forward to showing you. We've got some 223s, 308s as well. And Alex actually has a 338 LBR on order as well, so we're going to try and get a Wildcat mod for that as well. I don't actually know if they do 338 LBR, but you know, they custom make moderators. They will make them to order as well, so pretty much anything you want they're going to be able to make you. But those are the Wildcats, and we've pretty much now shot everything apart from the Rossi there. Silly me, forgot that we don't actually have any ammunition for them. So yeah, we're gonna have to shoot that at another point on another day. So one last thing on the guns as well, a couple extra have appeared, and as I said, Arian is a big airsofter and is big into his action air, so he got his pretty well customed action air gun there, and I thought, as it's a gun that I can actually shoot, I'm going to show you guys today and have a little look. So tell us a little bit about it, Arian.
So this is an Nestle Pistol, so obviously it fires BB pellets, as you can see here, so 6mm ball bearings. It uses refrigerant propellant, otherwise known as green gas. There are different forms of that, but that is basically the only form of propulsion, which makes it easier to own because you practically need to be over 18, and then based on the regulations you can practically own one. And this is basically used for action air IPSC.
So I'm going to have a go with this. These are great training tools. So as someone I'm into my pistols and obviously go around the US shooting a lot, and not having, you know, even with or without an FAC, not being able to have a pistol that doesn't have the rod and long barreled. But these are great training tools as well. You've got all the functionality of a real gun, you just don't have the bang. So let's have a look at how this shoots. I'm hitting it, honestly. So I will just try and save myself there. They are actually calibrated for 2.2, so I'll try the steel instead. And we're out. That is nice. I do find where Arian has it so tricked out, the safety is just, you breathe on it and it goes on and off. You have to ride down on the thumb on it, keeping it down. But it's a great feeling. It's really slick. It's got a good weight to it, and you can, you know, train really, really well. And with it being the blowback as well, you do get that sort of realistic kick. Lovely, lovely gun there. And you've got something else, haven't you? Show us. Let's make that safe.
This is a GBLS DAS. DAS stands for Dynamic Action System. An airsofter would know what it is because it's one of the most expensive airsoft toys out there. But it practically works using electricity and a motor to replicate a AR-15.
Awesome. So it is select fire. You've got semi and auto there.
Yes.
So I'll try it out in semi to begin with. Cool, but obviously it's got a fun switch. It would be rude not to. Yeah, that's good fun. I mean, again, not to put down the gun, it's a toy. It's a toy, yeah. I mean, obviously loads of people do airsoft and enjoy it massively, and as I've always said, if you're pulling a trigger, like, that's good in my books. And a lot of people come from airsoft and will move on to real firearms as well. So as long as people are starting somewhere, that's good for me.
You have to pull the trigger once to clear it.
Yeah, just go like that. There we go. Put it on the safe. But it's a lovely gun. Like, it feels good, and I could have a lot of fun with it. I don't think you're going to see me skirmishing anytime soon. But action air, that's something that I want to get into. That's something that I really want to have a play with and compete in as well. And I've recently just got my UK PSA membership, so I'm going to take full advantage of that. And yeah, you'll probably see a few more action airsoft guns about on the channel as well. This is a taste of the sort of boring and mundane stuff that I get up to now for my job. I know it's a hard life, but someone has to do it, I suppose. As I said, it's testing really, just getting familiarised with all of the products and what we're going to do with them in terms of the videos, you know, what the reviews are going to be around the bad points and the good points and that. And you know, any excuse to get to the range really. So there, I'll leave you guys there. There's so much more of this stuff to come, and you know, it's been nearly a whole year of yeah, I feel you guys missing out on the amazing stuff that has gone on. So I'm going to try and keep you informed, and lots more guns to come. There's still going to be the same old content, but there's going to be a hell of a lot of quick range videos like this as well. So as always guys, thank you very much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you soon.